Yeah.
Hi everyone. Okay, this is our second Lex video group 130. Okay, Hadi, now where are we right now?
We are in Kuala Lumpur.
Yeah, now we are come far from UPM to come restaurant RSMY, which is Rasa Selera Malaysian, and the most popular food here is naan cheese, which is it's really cheesy because if you can pull the cheesy and it's really so delicious. So if you wanna know, you can see at the inside. Okay, just check. Let's go. All right, let's go. Hi. Now we are at restaurant already. Okay, so what we order, Hadi?
We order extra cheese,
Extra cheese.
and cheese naan.
Cheese naan. We are also order garlic cheese naan and yummy chicken cheese naan. So we don't know how it look like. So we're gonna see after this, okay? And then it's different. The different here because the side dish, which is how we're going to eat the naan, is different. Which is we have beef.
We have dal.
Yeah, so many side dish. So we can have a look after this, okay? See you. Hi. Okay, our food have arrived. So this is the naan cheese. Okay, this is the naan cheese, and this is the side dish that we ordered. Alright. Okay, the special here because we ordered extra cheese. So that I put it. So you see the cheese? Wow, it's so yummy, right? So you have a taste. Okay. Okay. Bye bye. Hi. Okay, we have our food already. We finished eating our food, right, Adi? So now we got one customer here. Okay, so let me introduce him to you. What is the name?
Okay, my name is Hanif. I'm from KL. I'm live here. I'm working in KL.
So you working at Kelai? Sorry?
What do you think? This food? This food is very delicious. It's quite delicious compared than other restaurant. I choose roti naan cheese garlic. It's quite different with other.
Alright, same with us. We also order garlic cheese naan, right? So, good.
I bought some for my friend at home.
Oh, see, so he's a really regular customer here because he buy cheese is buy buy for her friend, right?
Yes.
So what is this?
Okay, this is curry from this is special from this restaurant, and this is dalcha. Mama call is dalcha.
Oh, you order the same one. So are you satisfied with this food?
Yes, really, I am satisfied with this food. For it's delicious, and
So do you recommend that people to come here?
I also recommend my friend, and also maybe when my friend want to come in KL, I suggest this restaurant to come first.
Alright, thank you bro, thank you. Alright, so bye bye. See you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good evening. Okay, so here we are, second lab discussion for group 113, lab 2015. Have food with travel, right?
Yeah.
So where we go last week?
What's your name?
Oh yeah. First of all, I introduce myself as Muhammad Azri, metric number 172187.
My name is Faiz, 175342.
My name is Muhammad Taufik, 172892. My name is Muhammad Zulhadi, 173351.
My name is Muhammad Izzad Rahman. My metric number is 173746.
Okay.
Right. So where we go last week? I mean last night. Yeah.
Okay, first of all, me and Hadi were the hosts during that night. So we were the hosts at the restaurant. And where we go?
We go to the restaurant
In Rotinan, in Kuala Lumpur.
Yeah,
Kuala
very
Lumpur.
far, which is we go to
Specific name of
Kuala
restaurant.
Lumpur. The name of restaurant is RSNY,
Yeah.
which is
RSNY.
Restaurant Rasa Selera Malaysia,
Yeah.
which is MY stand for Malaysia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, the special there, which is we have a review, the feedback from the customer there, and then that's why we select the restaurant because it is from Mama. Okay, the different type of this restaurant compared to the previous. This is the food was from Indian, which is from Mama, and the previous one we choose Western, right?
Yes.
Okay, now the
Yes.
second one we choose Mama. So there is different between the one and the two. So what is the special the food there?
The
Is that-
special food there is the cheese very much or very many, and you can when you pull like that you can see the cheese.
Yeah, it's so cheesy,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, the special at the restaurant, which are roti naan cheese. You can choose extra cheese or just normal cheese naan, right?
Yes.
So what we order, Azri?
Yeah, we order what's
One menu that we order.
okay, naan cheese.
Naan cheese.
With garlic. Alright.
Oh,
With
okay.
garlic. So then we also order 2 more type of naan. What's that? What's it?
What's that?
Okay.
Speak.
Rotinan cheese.
Yeah, roti naan cheese. Yeah,
Yes.
the regular roti naan cheese.
Regular naan
And
cheese.
first garlic
Garlic
naan
naan
cheese.
cheese.
More cheese ah.
Yeah, more cheese.
Extra
Extra
cheese.
cheese.
Extra cheese.
And the other one,
And
That's
the
what?
other
The one is yummy chicken cheese.
Yummy
oh
chicken
yeah,
cheese
yummy
naan.
chicken cheese. Oh,
Then the
very
type of naan, the type of roti naan,
Yeah.
which is we select all the 3 main food which is main roti naan there. So we got a taste, which is we can try all of the foods, all of the naans there, and it's come
Yeah.
with a special side dish, which is we choose this different side dish too, in order to eat with the naan. So what we eat the side dish is it? Do you remember?
The curry.
Curry.
Oh, the curry.
Oh, not the curry dal, right?
We
Yeah,
choose dal.
Yeah, and another one.
Another one?
Oh, I choose curry.
Curry.
Yeah. It's
Lamb.
called
Chana.
Yes,
Chana is the name from
Yes.
Indian. I asked
Yes.
one of the worker there, and he said that chana is from the word from India. So that's why we select that food and that side dish because it's different from Malaysian, right?
Yeah.
So what is chana actually? Do you know what is chana? Chana is the curry like a dal, but it's come with
Kacang
chick
powder.
bean.
Kacang.
Chick bean.
Chick bean.
Oh, chick
bean.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
some chick bean because there are many chick bean there. It's so delicious and it's so what we call it, soft. The chick bean is so soft because it's really hot. But
It's
it's not
spice, right?
it's not spicy, right?
Right. It's not very spicy.
It's not very spicy, I think. This is suitable for me because I know it's spicy very much.
Oh.
Okay, that's totally that's overall about the cheese naan it is. So can we review from each of us? Which do you like it, or how the place is, which is the hygiene and the location is suitable or not? So we can we further this.
And we start with Ijat. Why
For
not?
me, the place is very clean, very hygiene, very high. But for me, it's not very comfortable because so many homeless.
You mean the one?
You mean a beggar?
Yeah,
beggar,
yeah, yes.
Because when we eat, there's always come one beggar and one another.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's quite interrupting us to eat. It's okay, but it's too much there. We not blame the restaurant because they can do nothing. But I think it depends on the person which you want to give or not. Okay, that's
But I
right.
thought the restaurant can make a policy that the beggar cannot allow in the restaurant, but they not do that policy. So
So do you think the hygiene of the place is quite good?
Yeah, quite good.
I think
the place is very crowded.
Because there are many people there, because RSMO is one of the famous, well-known restaurant which is provided cheese naan that all our nation know. Because we actually asked one customer, right? I and Hadi will ask one of the customer there. We got a customer from KLIA. He worked at KLIA, so he come, but he live just around in Kuala Lumpur. But the review said he which is he always coming there because the cheese naan is quite delicious and quite. I think I don't remember actually, but we can review it. We can watch it later on our first video.
And you said the price is very cheap.
I think it's not quite cheap.
Not cheap.
Yeah, not
It's
quite
expensive,
cheap.
right?
Because normal roti naan is around 3 ringgit.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, it's around 3 ringgit. But
Yeah.
the cheese naan there, which is around 7 ringgit and 10 ringgit. That's why we not order one by each of us. So that's why we order 3. So we can all of us can give a taste, so that we can because we not afford to buy each of us. So Supi,
But we need to pay roti naan and dal with
different.
different.
Yeah, I agree with
price.
you because
Price.
it's not included the side dish. You see, the dal is not included with the cheese naan, so that it's really difficult and it's really hard for some of people who doesn't know about which is the different side dish, right? So if they order only cheese naan, so they got only cheese naan. They do not got the
curry.
the dal, yeah.
Dah.
So what else about the restaurant?
I agree with Izzat. The environment is not comfortable.
Yes.
You say
Yes.
Yeah. For me, to date with another person, with someone is not suitable because
The place is crowded.
crowded.
Yeah.
So many customer, right?
Maybe you can date in another place.
Because in front of
shop.
the restaurant have a basking group.
Basking.
Basking.
Yeah, actually they have a basking there, and it's really it's get loud because there's which is if you come with family, along with the baby and the children, it's not quite good place to come. It's for me, for family which have a baby and the children, like a Supi said, there's the crowd and loud because there's a basking, so that can interrupt the people out to eat it. But for the teenagers, for the adult, it's just suitable because everyone like music, right?
Yes.
Okay, while we eating, so Adi, you wanna add something?
I think the price is not cheap because I think this location in the city.
Yeah, it's in the middle of the
price,
city.
The price is the place is main factor the price of the cheese naan.
Yeah, I agree with you because it's the main because the location is the main of the city, which is in Kuala Lumpur. It is center. The place is really in the center of the town, Kuala Lumpur town, and that's why you see it's not a quite cheap. Yes, not quite cheap. But if you want to get a taste, you can try it because it's like different cheese naan that I ever tasted before. I just like it. So what about you, Azri?
Yeah, about me. Honestly, I don't know. I have pro and cons.
Cons, yeah, everyone have pro and cons.
First of all, I thought the restaurant so far so good lah. The place are very sensitive. I mean, main cities, right?
Yeah.
And very very near to the KL Tower, right?
Yeah.
And we can see
The scenery.
the scenery. That's we talk about scenery. But when we eat, and I thought the cheese naan too small.
The size.
Yeah, small, and the price too expensive with the size of the roti naan.
I think it's not too expensive. For me, I think it's not too
Yeah,
expensive.
it depends on the person lah.
I think it's not too expensive because it is just fit with the cheese that put inside of the naan because it's really cheesy. From when you pull it, you can see the cheeses come up from the bread, the naan. So it's really different, right? Because it's not 220 ringgit something.
Yeah.
Right. But it's we can see it's not quite cheap. It's not quite cheap. Just not too expensive, not quite cheap. It's just a middle of the price. Yeah. So depends on person if you want to
Yeah, it
come.
depends on person.
Actually, there's a lot of food there, like roti canai, but it's just like usual mamak's.
Nasi kandar.
Nasi kandar, usual mamak. But this, because we want to try the special one at the restaurant, so that's why we choose roti naan only, along with the drink. Drink is just also the same. Like we just drink a hot drink and cold drink.
Yeah.
Right? So, okay, overall, this has come to the conclusion. Are you satisfied with the foods? And you can recommend it to the others to come, is it?
Yes, I'm very satisfied and I offer you all to come and you try the roti naan.
Okay, next from Izzat, from Hadi.
I also agree with Chad. Maybe people live in Kuala Lumpur can come this restaurant. It's very delicious.
Alright, Sufi?
Okay, I also agree with Adi and Izzat. If you want try roti naan made with chip, you can come. There's and eat roti naan cheese restaurant.
Yeah, I agree to the three of you because personally I am a cheesy person. I like cheese very much, and honestly I like the cheese naan because it is really different from the others mamak sell the cheese naan, and the cheese also is different. Not the cheese from like we use like a sandwich in the morning. Because usually I saw the mama stall. They use cheese, which is the sliced cheese. They just cut it into small pieces and then put in the naan. But it's not feel like it's really cheesy. But I saw at the RSMY restaurant, they put one like this whole cheese put into the cheese naan, and when it melts, it's like cheesy. It is a true story because I saw the makers make the cheese. So I really recommend it for those who like cheese to come to the RSMY and give a try because there's a lot of cheese naan. There is a lot of food, plus there's extra cheese to the naan. Okay, that's all for me.
How about you,
Azri?
Yeah, I thought I don't have any comment, but yeah, I agree with all of you that I'm also satisfied with the restaurant, and so those who are cheesy here, please come to the restaurant.
Okay, so that's all of us from the second last meeting. Okay, so we will meet to the next meeting. We will next restaurant. So watch out. Okay, bye.